What We Deserve. When Rosa was a young woman, she stole a car and sold it for cash. Now, at an age a number of fingers past 80, the specifics of the crime were lost on her. Though she never felt they were worth retelling, even in the afterglow of the event when, every so often, pleasure or fear would rise in her throat. When she was sure she would not be found out, and she was sure within a few days of her felony, she did not wish to hash it out or repent, not even to her boyfriend at the time, who would eventually become husband number one. Not even to her daughter, who asked her point-blank decades later, when she was listing Rosa's house to sell, how she had been able to attend their family home in the first place. She had once, some 10 years afterwards, found herself in a cathedral in San Francisco while on holiday and been tempted to confess to a priest. But the cathedral was Episcopalian. Who knew Episcopalians made cathedrals? So there was no confession and no penance. The church was shadowy and smelt of tourists. She paid money into an empty donation box to light a candle for her father, who had recently passed away. This was before the travel bans, when tourists from across the globe still visited the church, their chalky kneecaps exposed beneath posh hiking shorts. These tourists lit wick after wick without donating. Rosa, at least, had paid for her prayer and dressed appropriately for a church. She was wearing gold earrings with many carats and a silk slip dress. She stepped out of the cathedral onto California Street. That was what it really was named. Her father had intended to come to this city before he moved to Australia by accident instead. Her hair came undone in the wind. Streetcars rushed by. That Rosa lived a lifetime ago. The present one lived here, in an aged care facility paid for by her daughter. Rosa had moved in shortly after her second husband died from the flu. Her daughter, not wanting to take any risks, picked the facility based on its incomparable biosecurity record. Doors locked automatically. Visitors were allowed infrequently, their temperatures checked before being shuffled into brightly lit meeting rooms with acrylic sneeze screens and unarmed guards in military grade.